Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be looking at how to connect a Django application to MySQL database. We are going to work on this blog website that we have been working on in a previous tutorial series. We have been using the default database for our project, which is a db.sqlite3. So we are going to modify so that we connect this particular project to MySQL database. So what we are going to do, we need to expand the project folder. There is this section under settings.py. If we check under the database section, we see that the current settings that we have are for the DB SQLite 3. So we are going to comment out what we have. We need to comment out what we have here. Then add MySQL database connection settings. So this is what we have. So what we need to do, we are just going to adjust some of the fields here. One of them is the database name. Let us adjust that to blogdb. Let's have blog user. Let's have blog password. So these are the only fields that I will need to update for now. So in case my database was hosted on a different platform other than where I'm running my server, I'll need to update the host here with either the IP or the server host name. So once I do this update, I need to save that, and this will probably break my server here. So to make this connection a success, we need to install one of the dependency that will enable that connection to work. So let me stop the server here. So I'm currently on my virtual environment, so I need to install one package. So I have pip install MySQL. Then enter. So that is one of the packages that I need. Let me start the development server again. Alright, we will first ignore that error and proceed. So there is this file called init.py. It's still under the same folder as the settings.py file. Open that file and add these 2 lines of code. Once you do that, save. We can check our development server, and we seem to be missing another important package. We have cryptography. This is what this error means. If you read through, we realize that a package is missing, which will be used to encrypt our password, and particularly the passwords that we use on our database. So let us stop the server again and add this package, pip install cryptography. Alright, once that package is installed, let us run the server again. Alright, so the next error shows that a connection is yet to be established. So what we need to do, we need to create a database with these credentials. We need to create a database with or rather named blogdb. We also need to create a user named db blog user. we also need to create a password for that user and have it as brog pass. So what we need to do, I have already installed MySQL on my local machine, and we have done a video on that. Please check it on the link above. So with me here, I need to log into my SQL database, and the way to do that, have my SQL user root, then I'll need to input a password, then enter. Enter. Alright, so I'm currently logged into my MySQL. So what I need to do, I need to create a table, a database rather, create database with this same name, brog db. Then I need to use that database, brog db. Alright, so I also need to create a user. Let me create a user named create user. Okay, I need to have it in quotes, db brog user at localhost identified by, then I need to add the user password here, that is brog pass. Alright, so the next thing will be to give this user privileges on this database that we created. So what we need to do, we need to grant privileges we need to have grant or privileges on, we mention the database name brog db, then we need to have a dot and a star. 2, let's have the name of the user, that is db brog user, then we have at localhost. Once you have that, and a semicolon, enter. Alright, so we have created a database, a user, and given the user privileges on that database. So what we need to do here, let us stop the server and run it again. Alright, we still see that alright, we might have missed on something. Let me check. Alright, we need to come here and save the changes here. Then after doing the saving, we realize that our server is now up and running. So to prove that the connection is actually successful, we need to run the migration commands. So let's do that. Python manage.py make migrations. Alright, then let's migrate. Let's give it some few seconds to complete. As this continues, we can try and query the tables down here. Alright, we see that some few tables are being created on the current active database. Alright, so these are basically the Django tables. So we can proceed and create super user. Let me use that as the password. No email, password again, then I have the password. Alright, so that means that the connection is now successful, and we can now be able to save our data and our sessions on these tables. So that marks the end of our YouTube video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and also share the video with others. We have included the link to our blog where you can fetch the code used in this video. Thank you and goodbye.